Your return is not as massive as the other strategies. It's a cash machine strategy. It would blow your mind away if you know how to implement strategies like that. It will literally make you lots of money. Hello and welcome. I'd like to start this video by a thank you and appreciation message for your support and your generosity in this channel. I started this channel just over a year ago so that I can impact as many people as I could possibly can. It has grown beyond my expectation. The channel is doing really well, and we have been impacting so many people. And then thank you for your support. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for sharing all these videos. Thank you for telling people about what I do as well. I really hope this video has been impacting you positively. So thank you for all your generous support. We've done a little bit of research. We've realized 75% of the people have not subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I kindly ask you to hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe in order to get notified once we have new videos for you to watch and listen to. So I really hope you would do that. That will not just help you get the notification, it will also help rank our videos higher in YouTube as well, and then that way we could reach more people and impact more people positively. So thank you and thank you so much for all your support. Without you, we wouldn't have been where we are today. So thank you. So in this short video, I would like to share with you the 9 cash flow property investment strategies. Very important for you to understand this, because sometimes when you're about to start your property investment journey, or when you actually started, you may be thinking, what strategy do I go into, and what do I need to understand in order to go in that strategy? But what I'll do today, I'll give a summary of this sort of strategies, and then you can look at yourself, look at your financial situation and your current situation and where you are physically and morally and all that stuff, and then make a determination in which strategy to execute. And by the way, all of these strategies gets you to financial freedom, right? You don't have to say, I need that because I need more money. No, they all get you to where you want to go. But you want to choose a strategy that fits with your lifestyle, strategies that you know you'll be able to cope with, okay? Let's start with the first one. The first one is what everybody knows, okay? It's what we call single family rentals. Single family rentals is when you buy a house, right? Maybe 2 or 3 bedroom house. Then you rent it to a family under one single tenancy. Okay, so that way then you rent it to one family, and then the family pay you the rent, and you don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, that's what we call family let. So you rent it to one family. The second cash flowing property, before I go to the second one, for a single family rent property, your return is not as massive as the other strategies, because obviously you only have one family there and they will be paying you rent. You may be making about maybe 300 to about 400 pounds net profit if you follow the golden rules, if you buy the right property. Okay, and we have something that we call multifamily rentals. So you may be asking, what is multifamily rental? Multifamily rental are where you buy a house, you convert them all into apartments, for example, right? And you have multiple families living in that building. Suppose you bought a property, converted into say 6 or 7 flats, or maybe 8 flats, and each and every flat is rented individually. That's what calls multi-rental, and that could generate you a good return on your investment in one building. And again, management side of things and maintenance will be a bit easier for you because they're all in one block of building. Okay. Another great cash flowing property investment type is HMO. So what we call house in multiple occupation. This is where you would either buy a house that's already a house of multiple occupation. So instead of renting it to one family, you rent it as a HMO property, where you rent the property room by room basis. And again, these sort of strategies generate you massive return on your investment. And again, it's a very good strategy if you're looking for cash flow to make your money work a bit harder for you. In average, you generate about maybe 700 to about 1,200, 1,500 pounds a month. You can see then comparing that to a single family, it's a massive difference. It's sometimes triple your net profit. So again, if this is something that you want to look at it in that way, and understand that this is something that you could take advantage. The only downside of it, if it's a 5-bed HMO or 6-bed HMO, you're dealing with 5 or 6 tenants, okay? Because obviously you're dealing with each individual tenant as a separate tenant. However, if you've got a good management agent nearby, they will deal with all that trouble for you. You don't have to worry about that. Or they could rent it to a group of people instead of renting it room by room basis. So the next strategy, cash flowing strategy, is what we call student housing. Student housing is like student accommodation. Now if you go to these big cities, you see high rising buildings, they are all student housings, because what you would do then, basically you rent these properties to the student instead of working professional. You may be thinking about the voids here, right? Because when I started, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, you may be able to handle the voids. How do you handle the voids? You would work out what your monthly rent is, times that by 12 and divide it by 8 months. That way then you know how much you can charge per house to cover you when the student are not occupying that property. And if you don't do that, you could actually rent the property out within that three month as well to international students that are coming to kind of polish their English before they get to the mainstream university. So that could be another way you could actually make money that way as well. And then the fifth cash flowing investment strategy type is serviced accommodation. Okay, some people call it Airbnb because Airbnb is one of the most famous thing that people use. So serviced accommodation is when you can acquire, buy or rent a property. Instead of renting it out to normal people, you use it as serviced accommodation, where you rent it out to guests, people that are staying there on a nightly basis, instead of people staying on an ASV basis, meaning renting it for a long time. Now they'll stay for a couple of nights or so, they check out, and then obviously you get your cleaners in to come and clean and set the property up for the next guest. So it is like a mini type boutique hotel, so without on-site staff. So that is a great strategy. I call it cash machine. Basically, it's a cash machine strategy. It would blow your mind away if you know how to implement strategies like that. It would literally make you lots of money if you know how to implement it. And then the sixth cash flowing property investment type is retirement houses. And what I've realized recently, the retirement homes are growing significantly as well. We're having lots of retiring people, elderly people that really want to live in a retirement home because their kids are busy, they don't have time to look after them all the time, and they don't want to be alone. If they are in a retirement home, they have people looking after them, they have nurses to look after them in health-wise and all that sort of thing. So that is also growing significantly as well, okay? So if you're thinking about a retirement home, go for it, renovate it that way. It doesn't have to be a massive retirement home. It could be maybe 10, 15 rooms, right? As long as they're big enough, or studios, you could also house people there as well. And the next thing also is, the next one I've seen growing immensely between 2021 to now is self-storage facility. I'm not sure if you've been looking around your neighborhood. They've got something that called Pink Move. I can't remember what that name is. There are Pink Moves everywhere. So storage facilities are really good investment strategies because there's less maintenance, okay? There's almost no maintenance, right? All you need basically is a security guard, right? That will let people in and out. Right, so most people would have access to the gate anyways, and have access to their lockers. Right, they'll get themselves in, and then they can do whatever they want to do with their storage unit, and then walk out. So maybe you need a security guard, just maybe you need it, but you don't really need a security guard because someone can literally look at that remotely for you as well. So it's a massive demand for storage facilities. People got so many stuff, they don't know where to store it. As you know, there are smaller houses in the UK. The houses in the UK are very tiny, and they are not big enough for like family. So people got so many stuff that they would like to store. So again, that's a very good strategy to implement if you're looking to venture that market. And another cash flowing property investment type is commercial properties. It doesn't go without saying how important this is, okay? The benefit about having a commercial property is that basically it allows you to have long-term tenants. Because if people take the property, they're not taking it for 1 year or 2 years, they're taking it for 5 years plus, or maybe say 3 years plus in worst case scenario. So they will take it there for a long time. Imagine having a commercial unit and that commercial unit got taken by Tesco's, for example, okay? Tesco's will almost be there for lifetime. Okay, or you get that taken by Sainsbury's, Morrison, or things like that, or shops like that, or maybe a corner shop, or maybe a supermarket. Someone wants to be a supermarket there. It will be for lifetime. It's a secure sort of rental income because you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, so if it's a supermarket, no matter what the economic climate is, there would always be a supermarket. Okay, so again, that then rubber stamp your investment type. Okay. And the ninth one is what we call in the UK caravans, okay? So America, they'd like to call it mobile homes, okay? Caravans, investing in caravan is very good as well. It is a seasonal kind of business strategy, but trust me, during peak time, you'll make lots of money that compensate you for even having the caravan empty 2 or 3 months time. Caravan business is doing really, really well in the UK right now. It's growing immensely. People have realized, listen, they don't need to go and pay expensive hotels to go on camping or things like that. They will use caravans that would allow them to kind of feel at home when they are investing. Okay, very important for you to understand these sort of strategies. So these are the main strategies if you're looking to invest in properties that you need to consider, right? Obviously, it doesn't go without saying get someone to mentor you, train you, and coach you in order for you to venture any of these strategies, okay? Because you need to know what you're doing, because you're talking about investment here. You're not talking about buying Snickers or something like that. It's very important for you to have someone to guide you, mentor. If you need any help with that, don't forget to hit that link on the description to either join me in my free property investment event for completely free of charge to learn how you could start it, or you could book me a free strategic call as well, so in order for me to learn and understand how I may be able to best serve you. So these are the cash flow in property investment strategy. Look at them, see which one resonate with you, go and implement it to take your financial situation to the next level in order to get you to financial independence. If you like this video or any of my videos, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. I look forward to sharing the next video.